Hi, I'm with David Fasano Jr., part of the senior management team at People's Choice Mortgage. And he's here to talk to us a little bit today about the mortgage industry and the real estate industry and really take us behind the curtains. So thank you so much for being here, David. How are you doing today?
Good. How are you, Travis?
I'm doing awesome. Thank you. Now, a lot of people are just jumping right into buying a home today. And that's because, well, mortgage rates are just so fantastic. So it makes no sense not to buy a home right now and lock in an excellent interest rate on a home loan. But a lot of the people who are buying a home are first-time home buyers. So they don't really understand what this whole process is about. So my question to you is, if you have a first-time home buyer, what do you really want them to have in order that first time they sit down and talk with you? What kind of ducks do they need to get in a row before you can really work with them and make their dream of being a homeowner a reality?
So obviously, one of the first steps is being pre-approved for a mortgage. So a good, consistent 2-year job history, whether it be at the same job or at least in the same line of work, is a key component, along with having a good credit score. And by good, I mean anything above 620. You don't need an 800 credit score to qualify. Anything above 620 is ideal. And there are even some programs for below that, but you generally want to see above 620 because the better your credit score, the better your rate's going to be when you do go to purchase. Other than that, I mean, you got to have a minimum down payment of there's programs for 3%, 3.5% FHA, or even some with no down payment, whether you are a veteran or if you find it in a USDA approved area, you can actually buy a house for no down payment at all. So other than that, you just kind of got to know where you want to look. And as a first time home buyer, I always say, some of the key components are location and size of the house. Does it work for you and your family, and is it in a location? Other than that, you can really change everything else about a house: paint colors, flooring, any cosmetic things or landscape issues. Those are things that you can put a little sweat equity in over time and get done. But if it's in an area, a good school system for your kids, an area that works for you with work, it's got the size that you can either grow into it or it works for your current family status. Those are really the two big things to me, I think, and everything else will, work itself out over time if you want to make some updates here and there.
That's great. That's awesome information for those first-time home buyers out there. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us, and look forward to seeing you another day.
Thank you, Travis. You too.